Okay, so this is the third or fourth take of starting this video. The first three, I was very uncomfortable. I had to turn it off right away. I wasn't sure why. Oh wait, hold on. Look at my cat. Oh, she caught something. Almost. Okay, sorry. I watch her every morning. It's really the most entertaining part of my day to see what she's gonna catch. Oh, is she gonna go for it? She's going for it. She's thinking about it. She's gonna do it. Go on. Oh my goodness. Ah. She did it. That's my cat Mona, and this past week she's learned to climb the fence, which initially my response was to grab her, pull her back down. That is not safe. Something will happen to you. And just today I decided to let go of that need to control and keep her safe and just let her explore and trust that when she's done exploring that she'll come home safely. So we'll see, hopefully, that she does. Okay, that's not how I was gonna start out the video, but yes, this is probably my third or fourth take, and I was so uncomfortable with the thought of making this video that starting it was really hard. And I decided to think about making this video as if I'm talking to my kids, because there's really no other people, maybe besides my husband, that I feel more comfortable with when I'm just talking to my kids. So initially, that's how I'm gonna approach it. The meaning of this video, so my goal is to make one video once a month. I'm gonna keep it between 15 to 20 minutes. I have this little kid clock that I'm using to keep track so I don't run over. And I have little cue cards that I made just so I can remember to keep track of what I'm saying. Okay, so this is gonna be like a video diary, once a month kind of check-in with myself. And I have this idea to start practicing living true to myself, and I kind of wanted to record it, and just as an experiment, as in a way to keep myself accountable. And I have a really good definition that I got on AI Google that I'm going to read. 1 second. All right, according to the current AI definition of living true to oneself on Google, it says, acting with integrity and authenticity, aligning your beliefs and personal values, aligning with your beliefs and personal values rather than conforming to others' expectations or external pressures. The need to fit in versus the fear of getting rejected from society, feeling disconnected and everything. Really, this started from just a long time just feeling that I really wasn't living each day how I really want to. this morning I thought about making photo books for the kids, and I have so many pictures, and I have some photo books, and I haven't done any in several years, and I was wondering why. It's something I love doing. It's something that's so meaningful for me as a mother to do for my family, and there's obviously no lack of photos, so what's been preventing me? Why can't I start this? And I realize it's how I use my day, and it's how I use my time. What's changed in the past few years? Well, my time's been taken away from, a lot of it's been taken away from my phone, social media, Instagram, which I'm not gonna lie, I love social media. It's fun. I love Instagram. The reels sometimes make me laugh so much that I haven't even laughed at any other thing that day, and I love it. But it is addicting. We all know it. It's time consuming. It steals part of our day. And I thought about, there's so many things and there's so many parts of my life that I know I would want to improve, and I want to work on that, and I want to consider this once a month photo diary as a living true to myself experiment, and I wanted to record it to keep myself accountable. And I don't really care who watches this. I don't care about anything like that. Even if nobody watches it, it's okay. This is for me. So right now, my day-to-day really consists of sleeping in the morning till the last possible minute before I have to wake up the kids, because at that time of the day, getting out of bed just seems the absolute hardest thing in the world. And I get my kids up, I let them sleep in till the bare minimum amount of time before we're all going to be late for school. And I'm checking on them, rushing, trying to get us out the door every morning, barely making it every morning, saying I'm not gonna nag the kids or be snappy. Usually at least one time it happens. That's okay. And then if I'm not working that week, which I work 7 days on, 7 days off, on my 7 days off week, I'll drink some coffee. This video actually is sponsored by VitaCup. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. I have no sponsors. Of course I don't. This is just a great coffee that I found on Amazon. My husband has heartburn, and it's low acid, and it's really helped him, and it tastes really smooth, and we just really enjoy it. Anyways, I drink coffee, sit outside, watch my cat play around, play with my dog a bit. Maybe I'll get enough caffeine to feel like going for a run. I'll do that. Probably take my kids' lunch. Maybe go eat lunch with my youngest daughter at the school. Maybe do a little bit of shopping, pick up the kids. We have a lot of extracurriculars right now, so that keeps me pretty busy in the afternoons. And then usually around dinner time is when I just feel completely melted. I feel like any ounce of energy has just been zapped from me. I usually resort to picking the kids up fast food or, a frozen dinner. We'll eat out. Maybe I'll cook at home. It'll be just something that's really easy and fast because is that what I want to do? But no, that's just, at that time of the day, that's just what I have the energy for. And then by the time we get home, we all kind of zone out on our own devices. Maybe we'll watch a TV show together, and then it's time for bed. And I'm just zonked. I just don't have anything left. So sometimes just going upstairs to tuck my daughter in, it just feels like, a giant task. And sometimes I'll be honest, sometimes I just don't want to. I just want to go straight to bed. And And I hate that. I hate that feeling of being so depleted during the day. So maybe if I change some things, hopefully some things that are more true to myself, then, that'll help with some of those other things. So that's kind of the reason for this video, is just to, it's really not going to be scripted. It's really not going to be professional. It's just going to be like a photo diary of me just talking about some things I want to change in my life, some personal thoughts about life in general. One thing I will have every video is I'll have a challenge that I give myself, and then in a month from the next video I'll talk about how it went, what worked well, what didn't work well. What's wrong, puppy? Come here. Come here. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? That's pretty much it. So today, I wanted to talk about vulnerability. Making this video is vulnerable for me. Just seeing myself and hearing my voice on the phone screen right now is vulnerable for me. Watching this video, I don't know if I will watch it. I may just post it and just, let it be. I haven't decided yet, or even if I even need to, I don't know. I probably don't. Probably better that I don't. Vulnerability. You watching this video might make you feel vulnerable. I think sometimes when we see others being uncomfortable and being vulnerable, it makes us uncomfortable and vulnerable. I don't know why. That's something to kind of explore and think about, but I feel that maybe if we're all a little bit more vulnerable and okay with being uncomfortable, that it will make others okay with being more uncomfortable and stepping out of our comfort zones. It's not easy. It's one of the hardest things, but there's something freeing about it that I like. Being uncomfortable, being comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's one of the things that I feel is so important for my own personal growth. And I won't talk about others in general because I only have my own experience to talk about. And there's a kind of a podcast series. I will post it in the comments. It's about discomfort and how when we are in a discomfort zone, that's when a lot of growth happens, and that's when we can change a lot of our habits. I haven't finished that podcast yet, but from what I've listened to so far, I really liked it. I think we've all heard some point, getting out of our comfort zones is where growth happens. And we know that. I know that, but it's still so hard. And for me, making this video is very uncomfortable, at least initially. So that's part of that for me, getting out of my comfort zone is making this video and sharing it and discussing the things that are on my mind. Okay. Oh yeah, on the comfort, discomfort, vulnerability note, I just had this thought about discussing celebrities. And I realized that when I see a picture of a celebrity without any makeup, just kind of like a candid captured, whether it's, on purpose or whether they had a photo shoot done of them without makeup, when I see that, it feels uncomfortable for me to see them. And I just wanted to kind of explore that a little bit and why that might be. And I feel maybe it has to do with celebrities always feeling like they need to or they should look in an aesthetic, appealing way that kind of fits with what the trends are that are set now. And when we see them without those expectations, maybe it feels like they're not doing what they should be doing, what we expect of them to do. And initially, I feel uncomfortable when I see a celebrity, of course, usually a woman, when she's, bare without makeup. But then the more I look at her, the more I look at that photo, the more beautiful I feel she becomes, because that, perfection, that mask that we usually see celebrities wear, it's taken away and you just see a real person. And once I get past that uncomfortableness of seeing her, it becomes a very beautiful thing for me, like to witness them as just themselves, as just imperfect people like we all are. Wait, I take that back. It's not that we're imperfect, it's just that we are who we are. And not wearing makeup, not, looking a certain way, that doesn't mean that we are not being perfect. We are just who we are, and that's a beautiful thing. Well, I think I've got a few more minutes left to stay on my little tracker here. Okay, so my challenge for this month, I gotta take a deep breath because I know it's gonna be hard. Shake out the nerves for a minute. Screen-free days and nights 5 times a week. I'm going to adhere to this myself. I'm not going to force this upon my family, my husband and my 2 kiddos, because this is something that I'm choosing. Screen-free days and nights 5 times a week. Of course, there will be things that I will need to use, the phone for. It's just a reality. But not so much things that are necessities, but things that are the wants, like, browsing on Amazon when I don't need to. I will be removing Facebook and Instagram. It's hard. Well, no, it's not hard. It's not hard to remove it because you can instantly put it back on your phone within seconds. I'm going to keep it off my phone. I don't think I'll be able to check Instagram on my laptop, but I will have Facebook on my laptop. There's just certain things that are only on Facebook that I need to keep up with, and things that I want to see. Things for my kids' extracurriculars. There's a lot of events that I only find out about through Facebook. And also my friends and my family. I don't need to see what's going on every 20 minutes of the day, but a few times a week I want to check in and see the pictures that people post and see what other things share, and I'll share some things myself that I come across. But with that, I won't be posting any photos. I will be attempting to limit that to one time of a year, kind of like a Christmas card. This is what we've been up to. So that's my thought. We'll see how that goes. Pics. My other challenge, that's the big one. That's going to be the hardest for me. I would like to 3 times a week, any morning, to just do some sort of movement after I wake up, before I have coffee, before I get the kids up. I'm saying 20 minutes, and just some sort of a movement. I don't think I'll be watching a YouTube follow along video. I think that just getting in my living room, maybe stretching, just doing whatever I feel like doing for those 20 minutes. Okay, I had this clock thinking I needed something to take time to keep track of how long this video was, and I just realized there's a red bar above my phone that is saying how long the video is. So, but we're at 20 minutes, so I'm gonna end the video, and I will see you in a month. Bye.